So Shuki, thank you, number one, for allowing us in your home today.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for, sitting with me and chatting with me. I love it here.
Yeah, so we got to start with the beginning, because when you were pregnant with the King of Ausome,
Correct.
you obviously didn't know anything was going on, but when did you know after he was born that, maybe there's something a little more going on?
Yeah, so immediately I knew that there was something going on because he was failing to thrive. So we had so many illnesses going on. I knew that there was something different about him. What I didn't know was the autism part. He's a chronically ill kiddo, so he gets infusions for that. He's allergic to air. We joke around the house. And so for his first year of life, we were hyper focused on that because the doctors told us that they weren't sure if he was going to see his first year. And then after that, I noticed, hey, I have other children and they talked, he's not. And so at first they were like, oh, it's his hearing, and he needed eustachian tubes, tubes to help drain fluid when you have chronic ear infections. And we got the tubes placed, and usually spontaneous speech happens after. There was no speech. So a Dr. Amy Benza in Ohio, because we've lived all over the country, did a myriad of testing, and then she came back with a diagnosis of PDD-NOS, which means pervasive developmental delay not otherwise specified, which is an autism spectrum diagnosis. All of those big words mean specifically to Dante that he was supposed to fail to thrive in every area.
But he has not. Like all the stigmas that we have, we're learning it's just wrong.
For sure.
It's just wrong. Where did he get the name King of Ausome? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so I started calling him the King of Ausome as a way to cope with autism. So every time there was something to celebrate, it was to say, you said he couldn't. Look at what he's doing. And that was from something as small as speaking. Dante's 14. He's only been speaking, and when I say speaking, I mean intelligible speech, since he was 7. The first time I ever heard him call me mom, he was 6.
Wow.
So, yeah, and now we're arguing, which I love.
Tell me about his personality. What is his personality
So
like?
he is the kindest, prickliest teenager you ever want to meet.
I like that word, prickly.
Yeah, he's, because teenagers are teenagers. And but he's genuinely interested in protecting the underdog. He's genuinely interested in helping people. And so what he allows himself to do is give himself grace for the things that he's working on, but at the same time willing to, fight for the people who are behind him. And
we can learn some lessons from him.
We really could.
Yeah.
And so the other reason why we call him the King of Ausome is because he keeps breaking down barriers. We call him the king because he really is.
Right. Clothing line,
kingofawesome.com. He develops all of the shirt ideas. So he'll say, I want the shirt to say this, and it'll have my face on it. And then we'll send it to a graphic artist, or sometimes I'll help him design it. But nothing goes on the King of Awesome's website that doesn't have his stamp of approval on it.
You're awesome, Mom.
Oh, thank you. You're gonna make me cry.
Awesome,
My
Mom.
eyes are gonna sweat.
And you know what? I meant every word of that. You are an awesome mom.
Thank you.
You are an awesome mom. Stepping in with us now is Shuki Naylor, the mom of King of Ausome. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so again, let's reiterate. Your son's name is Dante.
Dante.
But Dante got the name King of Ausome because?
Because he keeps breaking the barriers of what doctors say he can and cannot do. And that makes him awesome.
Yeah, and it could be because I'm a mom right now, but let me tell you, having a mother that advocates for you means the world. It means the world. And so thank you for doing that for your son, because he's awesome in part too. And you're a nurse.
Yes.
So what has advocating been like for your son? Because we have to talk about that and the 30 days of myth busting, which is another part of advocating.
Yep.
What is it like advocating for your son?
So advocating for my son means that when we're presented with information that just doesn't jive with what I see, that we ask again. And sometimes we ask your boss and your boss's boss until we find a way to make sure that his needs are met in line with the things that make sense for him.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest myths regarding autism is that all of the people who experience autism are the same in some way. Sure, they share characteristics similarly. However, his sensory needs are not someone else's sensory needs.
Yeah.
And so how we deal with them is to make sure that we are meeting his specific needs.
Yeah. So speak to a parent out there that may have a child with autism. Share with them, encourage them, because, you know, again, you said everyone is not different, or everyone is not the same. But there may be a parent saying, but how do I just, what can you say to advocate or to encourage, sorry?
So the biggest thing I would say to any parent is, if you don't have a prayer life, get a prayer life, because that's what saves our life. My vertical relationship tops any other relationship that I have on this earth. Additionally, seek out a professional counselor or therapist for sure, because that will help you tease out, am I losing my mind here? You know, I've asked this question, I'm looking for support. You know, what is the thing that I need to say so that the doctor, the nurse, the therapist will hear me get my kids' needs met? Another thing I would say is, if you don't feel like that it's the right thing, it's not.
Yeah.
Affirm yourself. Believe that if something feels wrong, then it's wrong.
And you can't go without talking about, what's that shirt you're wearing? Your son is a celebrity. Okay, King of Ausome. Talk about his clothing line.
So Dante has a small clothing line that celebrates everything that is awesome, and he decided that he wanted his face on some shirts, and so, so we designed this shirt together, and it just simply says everything is awesome, because we really do believe everything is awesome about Dante.
We do. What's next for him?
So next, he's working on developing a social club for inclusion. And why that's necessary is because early on with children on spectrum, there's lots of support in terms of therapy, right? But then what happens is you get to this crux between the ages of, say, 11 and 17, 11 and 21, and basically it gets quiet. And the reason why is because you fix the speech, you fix the developmental delays in terms of how to use a pen, or now they're pottying independently. But how we develop social skills, how?
Yeah. Now, you know what? You and I have to do Facebook after this, because I think we need to talk a little more.
Okay,
Give everybody his website really quick before we go.
So his website is kingofawesome.com. If you want to support us with our toy drive come December, you can email us at kingofawesome.com, or excuse me, at kingofawesome@yahoo. You can follow us at Instagram at kingofawesome, and also on Facebook.
Thank you so much, Shuki. And stay with us, because up next in the house this morning, we're preparing a great